Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So we're sitting here looking at this because we may be doing more of this. I've been looking around the map. I want to work some more on industries. There are 3 industries that we only have one source of. That's goods, machines, and fuel. And I've looked around a bit, and our goods plants are right here, like 10 feet away from our other goods plant, and right here in the middle of this rat's nest. So until the game decides that it's going to move one of those, which it probably won't do because I want it to, I don't think there's anything we can do there. Fuel is looking a little bit better. We have a refinery right here, and an oil well here, and an oil well here. The only bad part is our fuel refineries are all over here. Now this is sort of a straight shot over to this one. So we could put a dock here and, I don't know, run a very short train line or something from dock to here. But I'm not really sure where we would take it from them. The only thing I could think would be to take it back out on ship and drop it off here before going back to picking up the rest of the fuel. Of course, we could also take it out on rail and go this route, but I'm sort of not really wanting to tie up these rails more than I have to. But machines are looking a little bit better. We do have a machine plant here, which would be an advantage because there's nothing coming out of La Mesa right now. We just have to get steel and wood in here. And there is a steel plant over here. Actually, there's 2 of them, one right here and one right here. But this one's in a good spot here, right next to the tracks. There's plenty of iron right here. There's coal right here next to it. So we could easily get this one going and then send trains out through this station and right up here to the machines plant. Wood is a little bit trickier. There's a couple of different places, and I've been looking at this for the last hour trying to figure out what I want to do with it. But I think the best bet is here. We have forest right here and a forest right here. So, and we have a sawmill right here. So I'm thinking we set up a shipping route going out here, dropping off lumber for the sawmill. And we do the same thing here. But this one will drop off logs and pick up planks and bring planks back here. Then we put in a train station and run a line all the way up here. We'll cross over the passenger line and then rejoin next to it right here. Just run right alongside it until we can separate out, run through here, and go straight into our machines plant. So I think this is where we're going to start. We're going to start right up here doing this. All right. So let's see. We got a ship. Okay, good. I already have this set up. Okay, let's put that right there. Now I'm going to have to connect this up to the street here. Let's get city. We do not need a wide street. We just need this to connect. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's not really what I intended, but does that... Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. Okay. So that connects us to it. Okay, it's a little crooked, but we get by with that. And let's see over here. I'm thinking, let's go with a slightly wider road here. Where is this? It's hard on this one to see exactly where the cutting through that hill to see where the edge of the industry is. Okay. So if we do that, and then let's put our dock over here. Nope. Come on. Get you right where I want you. Okay. There we go. Just connect this up. Although I suppose we could use that road for that. But let's see. Then with this... let's see what we have for these guys. We just need someplace where we can drop off. Let's drop off using this one, I think. Oh, this is trucks only, not trams. All right, well, I guess we'll just use the regular old one. So we don't have to do anything but drop stuff off here. So let's just do that. Get rid of that. Cargo. You know, I don't think we need 4 on this. Let's just stick with 3. And then we'll just go right back out the way we came. Let's put electric on there. Okay, smooth this out a little bit. And then we do the same thing up here. And you know what, I think on this side I'm going to go and we'll go ahead and put buildings over here. Because we are going to need to store stuff, a little bit of stuff at least. Oh, and I forgot to give that electric. There we go. Then all we have to do is just electrify the road here, put some tracks on it, and we should be able to just run trams. Let's use this. Put our tram depot right there, and again, cutting right into the hill there. All right, now, last but not least, let's put this here. That actually looks pretty good. We'll go with that. I do want 2 docks on here, though. There we go. And then here we can go ahead and stick with country roads since we're... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Let's do this. Why does it not want to stick there? There we go. That. And then let's curve this. Oops. There. Yeah, so that's perfect. So now we can bring both of these ships in and do all of that. Let me get stuff on here. Okay, those routes are set up. Now, what I'm going to do is set up just a simple dock here, or a dock here, simple station here. Make it 320. Let's see, how does that look? I'd say that's good. Now we just find the right one. Go. Set that there. That right there. We'll leave that one alone. Yeah, so we reach everything. Well, we don't reach that, but we don't need to reach that. Although, I could just go ahead and extend this over. Now it reaches. Good. Now this is going to be a long track just for this one route. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I suppose I might as well leave it straight, leaving here. Come around here. Find the right angle here. Go. And I want to go up this hill so we can go over this. No, I want you to go up. Oh, I don't want you to go up that much. You know, I think I'm going to make that earth. I know it's a bit high for it, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, and then we're going to come around here, which is a lot bigger mess. Boy, I think we'll go ahead and leave that like that. See, I have that on there. I think I want this on this side. So I need to go ahead and double track this the whole way. I was going to do that anyways, but I need to do it now so I can get the track lined up. Alright, now that I've got this on here, I'm going to bring this down. Well, I guess it doesn't want to snap to it. There. Now it's snapped to it, whether it wants to or not. Now we can just run this right alongside the existing track. Right across this big, beautiful viaduct. Okay, let's see. I don't know, that might actually be the right spot to finish it. That's not how I'm going to connect it, but I want to see how it looks here. I connected to the wrong track there, but yeah, that looks good. So we'll go ahead and finish this out to here. Yes, I did notice I had catenary on. You always have catenary on. Not always. All right, there we go. So that's done. Now here, I'm going to get rid of the street. We don't need it here. I'm going to pause this. And we're going to go ahead and fix this here. We're going to just put a pass-through track down the center of it. And that way we can get... How did this get to be so long? That's a little strange. I didn't realize I had made it extra long for some odd reason. I think it must have just hit the wrong button. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, got a pass through down the center. Got our little switches set up there. Now all we need to do is connect to the right thing here and just snap these on here. Is that curve going to be okay? Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think we need to do anything else there. I think, or I don't think, depending on how you want to say it, I don't think we're going to need to have those platforms connected to this side of things. These trains are just going to be passing through to get to the machines plant. All right, so this here, I'm going to put 2 on here for now. Medium buildings. Oh my, that is... I'm going to have to move this road somewhere else. Well, that was not what I meant to do. That's okay. We'll fix that later. That should be enough for us to get stuff in and out on it. Oops. A little tight to the building there, aren't I? Okay. That's good. So I'm going to do this. You know, I think all I really need to do is just put another track here. There. You know what? No, I'm not. Hang on, I'm just going to do this. Let's put this as 4 tracks. There. Let's go ahead. Excuse me. Wrong thing. There we go. Oh, when I just put catenary on that. Dang nabbit. Yeah, we're going to be going uphill doing that there. Okay. Come on. There we go. I just wanted to get these 2 in the center so I could get it centered neatly. And then this here, I want to bring it out just a little bit, just in case we have trains that are just a hair too long. And then from there to there. Oh, it doesn't like that. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Just wants to be finicky, I tell you. Okay. So that's good. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of track here so I know where that ended. And then from here, we're going to go over to here. That looks like the right angle. And then from here over to here. Oh, come on. Why does it not like this? Oh, it's okay with that. That will have to do. Okay. Don't need that anymore. All right, so now we're connected to both sides of this. I'll put signals on it later so we can get in and out of here just fine now. Now that we got all of that set up, let's come over to the other side, and we need some pass-through tracks here, which is going to mean I got to add 2 tracks right here, which means everything here is going to have to get shifted. Let's let these trains get out of here. All right, that wasn't terribly complicated, just a little moving things around. Oh, I don't like that. Anything I can do to fix that? Here, let's try this. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this back in, but no, it's not going to let me raise it. It's not going to let me put it back now. Jeez. Let's do this, I guess. Actually, I think that's all I need to do right there. And I'm going to do this. We're going to raise this all the way over to here. Then we can reconnect it, and the tunnel now exits over here instead. Oh, and that's the wrong track type. Okay, so now can I do this? Still looks like we're cutting it awfully close, but it's letting me do it at least. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. Okay, now that this is done, we can come up here and get our steel mill station in. Let's see here. I might have to adjust this a little bit. We might be a little bit too close for comfort here on that. Let's see. We got our coal right there. You know, I think we can do it as long as we do it over here. All right, I got this placed. This is actually just sort of a placeholder. I'm going to have to basically completely build this station by hand. It's going to have to be a little unusual. Okay, go ahead and put this back on. That'll be a through track. That's a through track. And then here, this will be our incoming iron. Platform over here. Okay, and then this will be... No. I think I need to put a platform here. Always one that has to be in the wrong spot. There we go. So this one will be our outgoing steel. And the one next to it will be incoming coal. There, now just put some buildings here and we're good to go. Okay. Smooth this out a little bit. This is going to have to be cut way back for me to reconnect it, because it is now at the wrong angle. Okay, with that reconnected, I think the next thing is this here. So run this How do I want to do this? I guess like that. There. Oh, I'm putting the wrong track on again. There we go. Where is our connection? There it is. Okay. Now I gotta figure out which one of these is which. Looks like this is the one I want. No. This one. Come on. They're so close to each other, it's really hard to tell which one I'm doing. All right, I hope that's the right one. Okay, I think all of that is fine. Now we just need to get our coal going here. Which I think should be able to do this. Still have catenary on. I thought I had fixed that. I was wrong. Okay, and then here I'm just going to put a platform on the other side too. There. Now all we have to do is just connect them up to each one of the mines. And we're good to go. There we go. And then this one. There. And this is going to be a very short train. Oh, that definitely is not positioned the way I'd expected it to be. I don't think we're ever going to need more than one train on that, so that might be just fine the way it is. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. So next episode, we'll go ahead and get the iron connected. And, oh, we need to connect the steel mill, don't we? Autosave, I tell you. There we go. Okay, so that's connected. So the coal's going to be a real quick little train just running back and forth there. The iron's not going to be much longer. Then after we get that connected, we can go ahead and get our train routes. And yeah, actually, we already have our train routes set up our boat routes, I'm sorry, set up. So we just need to start delivering planks down here and start delivering steel down here. And then we can get this going and get the machines heading out. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.